Unmute, please, Kevin.
Oh, sorry. Good action there. Brad, a lot's been made by Butch here the last couple of days about the leadership of the group talking to the new guys. I'm just wondering, give us an idea of how that gets conveyed when you're in the leadership group. I mean, do you go up to each guy individually? Is it talk over while you're working your stick, or just what's sort of the setting and what's the message?
We just, more just every team does things differently, and we just kind of, let them all know that we're excited to have them here, have them part of the group, and just kind of fill them in on how we do things. Nothing big. Obviously it's a whirlwind for them. They have a lot going on, but we are extremely excited to have those guys as part of our group. They all showed what they can do the other night. And moving forward, they're going to help us a ton. So, it just shows with those guys coming in, with the team bringing them in, how, what the management, coach, staff, and everyone thinks of our group and how much they believe in us. So, like I said, we're excited to have them, and we just wanted to let them know that.
Would it be as basic as say, listen, like yesterday, here's a drill. Here's what we do on these drills. I mean,
no, I don't want to really get into, I want to respect those conversations with the guys, and I don't really want to get into a whole lot about what we talked about. That's, it's private stuff, but like I said, just want to fill them in on how things are done here, and just welcome them into the group.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
We'll do a last call for questions and go to Jimmy Murphy.
Hey, Brad, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, man. Just, we know what Tuukka brings skill-wise, what he's accomplished, but what's it mean to have him back there again tonight? And, I guess, what does that do to the morale of the team?
Yeah, it kind of puts it at ease a little bit. He's been one of the best goalies in the last, decade in this league. And when he's in the net for our team, we have an opportunity to win every single night. Especially in crunch time where we need him. And obviously where points are very important right now. We have to win our games in hand to catch up to teams ahead of us. And obviously Philly and New York are coming behind us. So, hopefully he allows us to feel comfortable and give us that extra chance where, maybe we're not playing our best at night, or we needed a save to kind of calm us down. He's always been so good at that in the past, and we're excited to have him back. You never know how things are going to play out with a guy when he's hurt, but it's great to have him back, and it's always fun to have him on the ice and compete with him in practice and everything. So it's great to have him.
Matt Porter.
Hey, Brad, a question about you on the penalty kill. Obviously one of the things that allows you to score so many shorthanded goals is, you will be aggressive and take the opportunity, to break. This is going back a little bit, but did you always feel that, like when you came in the league and first got on the PK, did you feel tentative, like, maybe I shouldn't go, or did you, kind of just as soon as you got on the PK think, okay, this is part of my game, I'm going to take the opportunity if it's there?
That was kind of what our team, our system always was. We always want to put pressure on the other group, up ice, create havoc. When you play against the power play, a lot of those guys are lazy defensively. You're outnumbered, so guys will feel a need to hang back. Part of a lot of breakouts are guys hang out at the other blue line. So maybe you're 2-on-2 with a defenseman and a forward, or 2-on-3 with a couple forwards who are looking to blow a zone, and all you need to do is create a turnover, and you have a couple guys going the other way. So that's just something that we always kind of implemented in our game on this group, on this team, is that we wanted to get up ice and disrupt their forecheck. And sometimes it leaves the chances. You got to be smart about it too. Teams are starting to realize that. And I think it was Pittsburgh the other night where they caught us a couple of times getting up there, and they kind of baited us in. And but it's just being aware of where guys are at all times and trying to read the forecheck and the breakout. And but again, that's just something that we always did in this group, and a staple of our PK.
Last one, Joe Haggerty.
Hey, Marshy. Obviously, tough lineup news this morning, just with knowing Millsy's not going to play tonight. Good news that it has nothing to do with his knee, but just in general with him, how much has he become a guy that, and I know you have a next man up mentality with injuries, but how much has he become a guy that when he's not in there now, the presence, the style of play, like everything that he brings to the table, you really feel him kind of missing out there?
Yeah, you do. It's actually incredible the way that he's come back this year, with what he's gone through, the time that he's missed from day one. He hasn't missed a beat, and he almost looks better than he ever has, with how strong he is, how he competes, and he's just such a hard player to play against, and he gives us so much energy and confidence back there. He really kind of controls the decor and allows them to feel comfortable back there. Calms them down if things aren't going great. And he's a big leader for our group, but he just has such a presence about him on the ice. Guys want to stay away from him. They don't want to go in the corner with him. And he has a sneaky offensive side of his game as well, where he has a confidence side about him at the blue line and making plays in the zone. You saw last game, he made one to pass I think the last couple minutes of the game. And so he's a huge player for our group. One we definitely miss when he's out, and just been so unfortunate for him. He's had such so many bad breaks and tough things that are happening, but he just has such a great mindset, and he's so strong mentally to be able to continue to go through it and just come out positive and continue to push. So we're lucky to have him right now.
Thanks, bud.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brad. That will conclude our media avail.
Thanks.